A chance for salvation, a resurrection perhaps. Pohang will be hoping that their win over Gangwon last week has helped to serve as just that, with their first win of the season now secured. But let's have a look at some team news, starting with the home side Pohang Steelers. There are just 2 changes from the win over Gangwon last weekend. There is a professional debut at centre-back for 20-year-old Kim Ho-jin. He comes in for Han Hyun-so, who drops to the bench, partnering Park Chan-young. Jinyo Rocha returns at right wing, with Kim Yong-hak dropping to the bench, while George Teixeira keeps his place in attack. It's a 4-2-3-1 with Kim Sung-ho and Nishia Kento protecting the back 4. Stuck with a 4-4-2, but it's not. It's a 4-2-3-1. But looking at Daejeon and their team news, well, there are no fewer than 6 changes to the side that lost to Jeonbuk. Hwang Sun-hong ringing in the changes. Im Young-jae returns at left back with Park Ki-hyun not involved at all. Im Jong-un is in for Kim Min-dok at centre half for his first start of the season. Kang Yoon-song starts at right back. Likewise, Lee Hyun-sik is in midfield. He comes in for Kim Bong-soo. Well, we are underway at the Steel Yard. Thank you for choosing to spend your Easter weekend with us. Now we've seen the home sides in KLeague 1 win in the 2 games already played this afternoon. Will we see that trend continue? Jeju beat Bucheon 1-0 for their first win of the campaign. But since 2023, it's been 5 wins for Pohang, 3 for Daejeon, all coming last year, of course, 2 draws. Already some action in the box to defend for Daejeon, and Lee Chang-gun quickly means that he's not involved, and perhaps is why Kim Ho-jin is starting. Always down as a midfielder, really. Maybe a defensive-minded one, so that's probably with a mindset of being able to play out from the back. In it goes. Oh, it's in! And it is Lee Hyun-jae. And Pohang find their way in front. It was Lee Hyun-jae who won the free kick in the first place. And then a really teasing free kick, good cross in by Jinyo Rocha. Somehow made its way off Lee Hyun-jae and into the back of the net. Let's have a look here. Well, he's going to have a look. He's going to go and have a look. Is the man in the middle? Well, is there an offside? Maybe there could be an offside here. If that is when the ball was played, this particular freeze frame, then maybe there are a couple of Pohang players just slightly ahead of the last Daejeon defender. To Erling Haaland and how he does that. Well, here we go, decision made. What will it be? Okay, Lee Hyun-jae offside. So no goal. Remains 0-0. Protests his innocence. In it goes. Looping in by Kim Ho-jin. Overhead kick! Out of the keeper's hands. And at the moment, out of the back of the net. But the keeper's gone down. So too has Jinyo Rocha. Let's have a look at this replay. Like a cross by Kim Ho-jin, the overhead kick by Lee Hyun-jae, and then Jinyo Rocha Diogo and Lee Chang-jun all go for the same ball. Diogo gets something on it. Average of 3 per game, and there's another VAR check going on. Could this be a penalty to Pohang? Maybe it's Diogo on Junior Rocha. Here we go, another VAR check. Penalty. Diogo with the foul on Junior Rocha. And it's going to be a penalty to Pohang Steelers, and they do have a chance to go ahead early in this first half. Diogo has just realised what's happened. He's livid. Oh, red card! Goodness me, it's a red card for Diogo. A slow run up. And it's in. And Pohang do find their way in front. And it is EOJ. And he does get his second goal in as many matches. The run up, very, very slow, steady, but composed. Lee Chang-jun dives the wrong way. And EOJ, Pohang's main man, is not sticking for Daejeon at the moment. Pohang by far the better side, of course, with the man advantage, but even before that they were the most probing of the two teams. Here is George Teixeira. Finds Kim Ye-sung. Sending a good cross. Wow, that was very close. Hwang So-eung went up. Couldn't quite get there, but it was a really good cross from Kim Ye-sung. In it goes, clipped in towards Im Jong-un, headed across goal, away by George Teixeira, collected by Cho Sung-kwon, sent it in. Sorry, it was Lee Chik, I should say. Decent ball in, keeper flaps at it, did he touch it? He says no. Goal kick it is. It is half-time. It's Pohang who had the lead. EOJ from the spot. Daejeon a man down, a goal down. A big second half to come. But at half-time, it is Pohang Steelers 1. But a big hill to climb. But Daejeon get the second half started. Will we see a turnaround? See the Steelers get their second win in as many weeks. That was Ji Min-gyu, who's making his 400th appearance in KLeague this afternoon, having come off the bench. In he goes. And, well, really teasing all across. A hint of handball there. Can he get it up and over the wall? In goes. Oh, Im Young-jae! It's just wide. The net rippled. And it looked for a split second as though he'd equalised. It's Hwang So-eung out wide to George Teixeira. Goes for goal. Bad effort. He scored a really nice goal against Daejeon last year. Albeit. In it goes. Header by Bobson. Well held by Hwang In-jae. Have the angle they need. Away with ease. Im Young-jae. Loose ball. Ji Min-gyu got something on it. Quite enough power behind the shot. Comfortable save. Ji you. On one side. Well, he shot straight at the keeper. Key. Good block. Well, look at that ball in towards George Teixeira. Can he keep it in play? He can, and he can win a corner. Really clever play by the Brazilian. In it goes. George is up. Away by Kim Dong-jae. Kim Dong-jin. In it goes! What a save! A crucial save at that. Lee Chang-gun. It was Kim Young-hak who thought he'd made it 2-0. In goes the corner kick towards Kim Ho-jin. Park Chan-young. Keeper flung himself down to his left. And will try and release it as quick as he can in towards Lee Hyun-sik. Turns straight into danger. But wins a free kick. A very stop-start game, lots of free kicks, lots of niggly fouls. But they're going to have a look here, I think, for to see if this crossed the line. Might have a point. Lee Chang-gun shaking the finger, saying no. Well, it looked like some of the ball maybe did. Really well played by the Steelers, and a good ball into the channel for Oh Jung-won. George Teixeira. Pohang goes into the box. Really smoothly wade their way from back to front. Relatively unopposed. Key inside to Tranziska. Wins the corner. Kingdom. Well, keeper came out, got into a bit of trouble. George Teixeira thought he'd headed it goalward, but it's going to be a free kick. Won-sang. Wayward pass straight to Ki Sung-young. George Teixeira gets there ahead of Lee Seung-min. Here's George. Tranziska! Out came the keeper. Brave. And made a really good save. In goes the corner. On one side, on the edge of the box. Swings one in. But here is Tranziska. Kim Young-hak. Back to Tranziska. First time ball into George Teixeira. Pohang on the counter. Inside, George. Big save. Off the line. Well, Pohang ever so close there to making it 2-0. And another good counter-attack. Tranziska central to it this time. Get it forward as soon as he can. Kim Min-man. There we go. It's back-to-back wins for the Steelers. Back-to-back defeats for Daejeon. Lee Ho-jae's first half spot kick earns Pohang all 3 points. The game hinged on Diogo's red card, but Pohang in control for most of this contest. They earn the 3 points. At full time, it is Pohang 1, Daejeon 0.